So guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today, right now, we're gonna go and find some drink that I stashed last night before I went out because I didn't want to drink it, but I didn't want to waste it. So we're gonna go look for that. I think it's somewhere up here. And then we're gonna go to town. We've got a few errands to run. And I'm thinking of showing you my university room because it's changed a lot. This is the old laundry room, as you can see in there. Circuit laundry is still useless. Also, let me just say that I went to some event last night and it finished late. It's 2:18 and I've just woken up. It's a Saturday, by the way, which obviously means that no one's really about, to be honest. If I'm correct, I stashed it just there. We've got it. Over there is YSTV. That's who I done the interview with the Wandering Hearts for. Yeah, roll the clip.
I noticed on the fact sheet that you said about kind of you missed out on the university experience and kind of wondering, obviously from a uni student's view, what do you reckon you missed out on most? Was it in Freshers Week, let's say, the party and the meet?
I did go to university.
Oh, you did?
I did go.
What OC?
Oh, did you both go? No,
they won't go.
Okay.
We loved university.
Great time.
Yeah, we had a cracking time. Best part?
Tuesdays.
Now I'm just gonna go to one of like the on-site stationery shops. So I need to get a big envelope. Then I need to go to the library and print off a label to send a parcel home. Now there might be a slight problem because I think it might be shut, which is gonna be so annoying. There's the overpriced local Nisa corner shop. Here's an on-campus hairdressers. Oh, we got some York University merchandise. That's quite nice, to be fair. Nowhere near as nice as the Student Vlogs merchandise though. Got the envelope now as well. We're gonna head to the library. I'm gonna print off the label, go back, have some lunch, and then go to town. So I'm in the library right now, and right behind me is a Costa and like a cafe for if you wanna have food in the library. I'm just signing out of this. So obviously I'm on my way back, and it's one of them days when people are showing around their mums and prospective students. And one of the mums goes, I would love York if I was young and single. Single? What's single got to do with loving York? There's my local flatmate Ewan. Been anywhere nice, Ewan? Town? Ah, fair enough. Well, now it's time to cook some lunch indeed. I'm so hungry. Now last night before we actually got home, we stopped off at McDonald's at like 4, had food, and then like when you wake up you don't actually need breakfast, so I'm just skipping straight to lunch. And I got the envelopes, I got my little cousin a present, I got him a Thor poster, a 3D one, because basically on campus there's always some sales on vintage fairs and that, which is quite cool. And I also got my other cousin, little cousin, a present as well. Now at the weekend it's that time when you probably should bring the parents and update them on how you are, so I don't need anything for the record, I'm just ringing to see how my parents are. Let's try my dad. Surely not him as well. Guarantee they'll ring me back when I'm trying to revise. Who am I ringing now? Oh my god, Omar. Omar would answer. Omar, my G. What do you cook? Do you just cook? Do you buy random stuff and then just hope that it comes together in a dinner?
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, brie goes with most things.
Yeah, true.
Bacon, brie, pasta, bit of salad.
That's fair enough. My food is ready now. Let's see. Oh. It's going to be a classic sandwich and beans for lunch today. There's actually a fly on our ceiling, Harry. Oh god. Alright guys, so long story short, I'm on my way into town and I thought, why not show you a lecture theatre? And currently I'm in one. I basically snuck in one and it's pitch black. Like, here's some seats, I don't know if you see. They got all the way up the back there. And then right here, we've got the where the lecturer stands. And there's like the big whiteboards that they use. And there's a screen that drops down. It's like, I'll tell you where I normally sit, yeah? I'm normally like a front middle type of guy. So probably like up here. It's like, I'm just on the bus into town. Just a heads up, I think my camera might die very, very soon.
Throw that, land it on top of here, and you get a special prize. It must land on top. 1, 2, 3.
I'm back from town right now, and due to popular demand, today I've actually got a university room tour for you guys. Now, as you can see right here, starting off on the door, nice solid door there. Got a picture of me from Freshers, yep. We got my old classic name tag, and then we've got some fan art, and that fan art has an interesting story. Roll the clip from a future video. So you see this year, somebody wrote me some jokey fan art. I was like, oh, it's probably one of the flatmates having a laugh. They left a number. Now I text the number and I was like, who is this? They wouldn't tell me, and then the WhatsApp display picture of the person was just some guy riding a bike. Slightly concerning. The mystery continues on who actually drew that for me. But starting off right now into the room, we've got a nice, you know, fairly standard space. I mean, for comparison, you probably have about 6 foot of walking space. It's about the length of me because I'm about 6 foot.
I'm sorry that we're not who you want us to be. I'm sorry that we never got a degree. I'm sorry that I'm always feeling me and not you. I'm sorry that I'm all up in my own head. I'm sorry that we never go to bed. I'm sorry that we're driving a little too fast, but wouldn't you?
Now you're probably watching this to gauge an idea of what university rooms are like and how nice are the beds, how nice are they. So let me demonstrate. To give you an idea of the comfort of the bed you can expect, listen to this. The mattress is not good. That's what's under my bed on this room tour. We got some shoes, we got my sports stuff, we got a few random bags, we got a dinghy. Yeah. To start off the room tour, we got some DIY hooks up there. I put them on myself. They are very useful indeed. Then we got given some hooks where I put my bag, my university stuff in a jacket. Same here. Here's my laundry. Moving on round the wall, we have a poster which basically inspires me on to achieve and get to Sydney. We've got my calendar, which is very useful because at uni, there's always like these random events cropping up, and when you have a random event, you don't get reminded about it. You literally have to remember it for yourself. So this wall planner this year especially has been very helpful. This pop socket right here, which is now sold out, mad. Now moving along the bed, we've already reviewed the bed, you know, standard. We've got my macroeconomics textbook right there because I try and read some before bed. Lifting this up, we've actually got some storage. I think there's a blanket or two in there, and it's actually really helpful having like a bedside table where you can put stuff under. Now along here we've got a Segway. This light is a bit of a problem because it's not the best lighting for taking selfies, so they should probably clean that out for me, realistically. There we've got my guitar. They're on my desk as well. We've got a charging port where all my chargers go to, and they come from all the leads down here. We've got 2 sockets there. There's a lot of wires there, potentially a fire hazard, who knows. And then we've got my laptop right there. That's a nice background. The SV gang is the same logo as on that mug. We've got my calculator, and then we've got this actually. This is a watch from Yode. This is the watch that Yode sent me. You can see on the front there and on the back, you can see the mechanisms working. Now, obviously, I'm all about that full transparency. They literally hit me up and said, hey Dylan, we're hosting a giveaway soon. If we send you out a watch, would you be willing to promote our giveaway with your audience? So if you guys want to be in with a chance of winning $100 towards a watch like this on their website, then click the links down in the description below, and yeah, hopefully you win the giveaway. But this is like the new feature on my desk. It's currently just there because I really like looking at it, but you know when you get something new and like it's like new shoes, you don't want to wear them out initially because you're just kind of enjoying having them fresh and new. So that's kind of why it's on my desk at the moment. So yeah, moving on from the watch right there, it's very nice. We've got actually my notepad where I just write down what I'm going to do every day. Then coming down here, we've got my 3 drawers here where I have like 50 pens in there. I don't know why I bought so many off Amazon, I just always lose them. Here we've got my merchandise send-off toolkit kind of thing. Below that we've got, that's the new pop socket. It's not released yet, but will be released soon. And in here is just nothing. Moving down again, we've got some stationery and some plugs. Down here again, we've got some empty drawers. And at the bottom there, we've actually got a load of stationery. Onto the shelves, we've got all my books that I've finished with, some books that I need to read, and then some games for if we ever play PlayStation in the common room, which we do an awful lot, to be fair. We've got some drinks right there. We've got some Boost energy drinks. That's the days when like you might be falling asleep in a lecture. Up on the top there, we've got a single 3D Rick and Morty poster. Then down below, we've got a student gang mug, which is something that I made for myself, and I actually really like it. The SV gang student vlogs. We've got a fidget spinner gold there, vitamins, some tablets, some blank pop sockets. We've got my camera right there, which is used for vlogging, my water bottle, my flask that I got from the start of the year. We've got some Beats headphones that are noise cancelling, and they're honestly one of the most useful revision tools I have. Not only because sometimes it's good to listen to videos and music, but they actually just block out sound from outside, and I can actually like have time to think to myself. Like, they're really useful. And then we've got a man abseiling down my wall, so when I look at it when I'm at my desk, it fully looks like he's abseiling. Inside the drawer on my desk, we've just got some random bits, my laptop case, an actual pure folder. Obviously we've got my tripod, which I used to film. We've got my ring light that I used to film. I put some hooks on there so my towel can dry. Now moving on to my bathroom section in my room, we've actually got hairspray, shaving cream, deodorant, hair wax. Air fresheners, because this is actually so useful. Like this is honestly one of the best things I've bought, because obviously when your room might not be smelling fresh, you just spray this, happy days. Here's the sink. Now you can actually drink from the sink, or so I've been told, and the water does get very hot. I've got my camera stuff, some fidget spinners, a big box of like shampoo, toiletries. Then coming back round in here, we've got all my sports stuff. I keep my sports stuff separate. So I've got a big storage box here, it's quite cool. And I just keep everything sporty in there. So obviously I just finished the room tour and I was kind of thinking like, I wonder how much like my university room's actually worth. And then that kind of hit me like, it's probably worth a fair bit. I mean, if you factor in the accommodation, which is about 2,400 per term, the bed, my laptop, my camera equipment, everything like that, my wardrobe, it's probably worth about £6,000. But honestly, my room compared to a lot of other people's rooms is nowhere near as magnificent. I mean, some people have like 40-inch TVs in their room, some of them have like Xboxes. If you guys enjoyed this video and you'd want to see more university room tours, I could get all the people on campus who have the most expensive, coolest and fanciest rooms, and I'll make a video exploring their rooms. So smash the like button if you want to see that, and let me know in the comments down below if you think that'd be a cool thing to see. Now, everyone does always ask me, do I like my university room? Is it a pain living in such a small space? Now, my room's not the biggest in the house. There's like one of the room which is a bit bigger, a lot bigger, and there's like 3 other rooms that are smaller than mine. And I think for me, my room at the moment is just the right size. When you come to university, you expect to have a smaller room and everything like that than you did at home. And to be honest, you know what, I'm coping quite well. It's enough for me to get my filming done. It's survivable. It's only for 1 year and you don't really spend too much time in your room while you're at university, unless you're maybe revising or sleeping, to be honest, because you normally go out and pre in the kitchen, whatever, you do most things in the kitchen. I personally like going to the library to revise, so the only time I ever like in my room is if I'm at my desk editing or if I'm just sleeping. So honestly, it's not that bad. And one thing I forgot to show you is that we actually do get a drawing board here. So as you can see, I've pinned loads of stuff onto my drawing board and it's very big, it goes around the whole thing. So that's quite a nice little feature because you can always like stick reminders up on there. And I've obviously got this whiteboard which I forgot to show you down there. I'm happy with my university room, as I said a minute ago, but I wanted you guys to let me know down in the comments if you have any good ideas for videos. I'm thinking of doing a Q&A or a few other bits. If I use your video idea, I'll give you a shout out, and if it gets over 100,000 views, I'll send you some free merch. So if you have any good ideas, comment them down below. If you have a title as well, and you think it would get a lot of views, comment that down below, and if I use that idea and I've never thought of it before, I'll be honest and I'll put you over some merch. Obviously, if I'm planning, which I am, on doing a Q&A and you say Q&A, I already had the idea, so I can't. It's been a busy day for me, so I'll catch you guys again very soon. Thank you for watching. I'm honestly getting so tired I don't even know if I'm going to say this. Catch you soon.